Hi everyone, it's Brittany from Green Bee Flowers in Southwestern Ontario. We're growing flowers in Zone 6A. We are out here this morning doing another harvest. We have some really exciting news, which is that we have partnered with a new store. So there is a, it's called Home Hardware. It's very close to where we live and they love supporting local businesses. So they are going to be a new stockist for Green Bee Blooms, which means that today we are harvesting flowers so that we can get about 30 bouquets done to bring out to their store, because we are going to get a display done there and be selling for the remainder of the summer and probably all the way into Christmas. So some really exciting things happening here. We've gotten tons of rain the last couple days. The fields are looking great and there's a nice breeze today, which is awesome because it's going to be a hot next few days. I hope you enjoy this video. Do you like cutting marigolds, McKenna? Marigolds, the flower we love to hate. Yeah. One of our favorite flowers in the garden this year, right, McKenna?
I used to not like it last year, but it's kind of grown on me. I didn't like the feeling, but now I do.
I know, they're really cool and they stay so nice dried. This is like, I think my favorite variety though is this like silvery rose. And like, look at how pretty it is paired with like the flowering oregano. Alright, so the last video, when we were doing just like the harvest, I set the camera up and ended up only taking like one cut of the dara, but I wanted to show you the dara. So part of the reason that I actually really love working with a wholesaler as well is, as a flower farmer, I see the condition then that flowers come into my studio when they're purchased through like the Toronto Flower Market from other seasoned growers, and so I'm able to better articulate, you know, when to harvest flowers and how deep to cut into the plant based on what I'm seeing come in from like other professional, like actual long-term professional growers, as opposed to like new wanting to be professional grower like I am. So the dara, I'm so happy with it this year. It's producing some really, really beautiful stems. And one of the things that I learned about the dara is, so when you're cutting it, in previous years when we would cut it, I would take it down to about here in the plant. But if you want those long stems, right, that florists want, you actually need to cut it like way, way deeper into the plant and take that whole stem out, pull off that side shoot. And this is what I'm gonna sell to the florists, is a stem that looks like this, you know, as opposed to this cut here. You can see just the height difference, right, on the two. This is a very distinctly different height. And one thing I learned about the Queen Anne's lace is, even though it's like Orlea again, where it does have that one focal stem that comes up, but it will put a second flush on around it. So cutting that one center stem off isn't actually going to be detrimental to your long-term harvest as a flower grower. And I also think, like, it's just, oh, I love it. It's so airy and beautiful. Like, I know Queen Anne's lace, like everybody's loves the white Queen Anne's lace, but I personally think this chocolate dara is just so good. So it is Friday morning now. I let the flowers sit overnight. Usually when we harvest, especially things like dara and cosmos and some of the ones that like to droop, we give them a quick dip, which is a hydrating solution, and allow them to sit overnight. So it's about 9 o'clock. I'm just finishing up the last bouquets, and we are getting ready to do some deliveries to our brand new stockist. So I'm going to take you along as we do that today. But first, let's finish some bouquets. I love using Ontario grown mums. I have to find out exactly who the grower is. Oh, Cedarfield Floral. So these mums are grown in Canada, and I think that this is one of the best mum growers that exists. They're so beautiful. I love bringing them in for filler because, you know, July has a lot of flowers, but they don't always have a lot of like filler ready. And I am notoriously bad at planting enough fillers. So I bring in local mums. They are fairly inexpensive as an item to get from my wholesaler, and I love supporting other farms, especially local ones in Ontario, because I think it's tough for a lot of people right now. So bringing these in, they just look so good with things like sunflowers and dahlias, and even with the zinnias, they're just a nice filler piece to kind of give the bouquet a little bit more of a pop. Plus, I think they look so good with marigolds. It's not weird. We are going to put some of these in the bouquets that are going to our new stockist. The nice thing about the mums too is they often come branching, so I can actually use multiples of these in one bouquet, and it actually, one stem turns into like 3. And then paired with the dill and our sunflowers, like it's just such a cheery summer bouquet. So when I cut this bunch of marigolds, I think about 18 hours ago, maybe 24 hours, I don't know, yesterday. Cut it yesterday. Only the center 2 were blooming. So marigolds are fun. They will actually continue to bloom for the customer. And they're just such a great bang for your buck in bouquets. I love these tiny little sunflowers. They have been so popular with the florists. Okay, so it's Tuesday now. Wanted to update you on the flowers that we sent out to the home hardware, and they went so well. So we brought them out 25 bouquets. They sold 18 of those, which is awesome. So yesterday we picked, harvested, and brought out another 30 bouquets. And they were so popular that they made the stand actually big enough so we can add another 10 there when we do our deliveries out there in a couple days again. So we'll keep refreshing that stand, you know, every couple days, make sure the flowers are nice and fresh, but overall, we're really happy with how well it went. They were really happy with how well it went. and their customers really seemed to enjoy all the flowers, so we're very thankful for that. Otherwise, that's all for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you want to follow along to our flower journey, please hit that subscribe button. If you liked the video, please hit that like button. I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.
Oh, we redo that. That was a mess.
Breezy! It's a rare sighting.